Martin Scorsese has directed well-known movies such as Taxi Driver, Cape Fear and Goodfellas, but today I'm here to talk to you about a less-known movie he made back in 1999 called Bringing Out the Dead. Although everything in this movie is not exactly a bed of roses, I think you still see a very raw and real showing of how tough it can be to be a paramedic in the streets of New York at night. It can really drive you rightfully crazy, which is very much shown in the lead character here played by Nicolas Cage. I feel the scenes between him and Patricia Arquette is perhaps what drags this movie down in entertainment, because those scenes feel dragged. I get that you may need a little emotion in the movie, and perhaps that's the point, but I just feel the scenes in the beginning of the movie with Nicolas Cage and John Goodman probably gave the most entertainment, and it was a bummer that the later character was that little in the movie. That being said, I think Scorsese does a solid job in making the movie feel less boring than you feel it could have been. I mean, two paramedics working at night in the streets of New York taking all these crazy people to the ER is a movie that can be a bit too serious, but I feel the star director strikes a fine balance between the more funny side of the story and the serious one, because it shows that also paramedics can lighten up a little once in a while, and they can also show their crazy side like the rest of the society. Of course, I'm not really a fan of voiceover, but I feel compared to the movie Casino where Scorsese overused that feature, here you see the quite right balance where also Cage managed to hold the line in his role as both a storyteller and an actor. So it could be said that maybe Scorsese learned from that movie to not overuse it again here. Of course, it also depends on what you like, and many people may like Casino way better than me. But now, back to the movie. And it shall be said that I also find Ving Rhames entertaining in this movie, an actor that you may know from the Mission Impossible movies, and he may just play himself in a lot of movies, but here I feel it gives a fresh breath to the movie and adds on a little different character than Nicolas Cage, telling him his wisdom that the ghosts he sees on the streets never goes away. The way Scorsese has set up this movie also kind of reels you in, because you do get interested right away. The way he builds it with these characters that even makes the drug-infested characters become interesting. I guess that's just what his ability really is, making a less important character come alive. Take Noel, for example, the guy in the movie who is a drug addict and all the time begs for water, and is completely insane going around smashing cars, and all the paramedics and the guys on the ER hate him. He is also brought to life as a character told through in stories by Mary Burke in the movie. Of course, you wish the second part of the movie had been better, but the most entertaining part is perhaps the lead role played by Nicolas Cage and the hardship he goes through seeing all these ghosts. In that sense, the movie delivers the message it is supposed to do, and also shows the ability Cage has to really deliver on angry emotion. For me, this one is a 7 out of 10 and a quite enjoyable movie from Scorsese that might be his most underrated one.